And welcome back to another broadcast here on RealSportsLive.com. RGV Heat getting set to take on the Texas Fusion after getting into a playoff game. We'll update you on the standings right now. As I said, this bracket is where a lot of teams that play in this bracket particularly don't have a lot of points. And Coach Knipe said they didn't have their points for last year, which is why they had to do a play-in game. Heat winning that one 5-3 last one. They'll take on the Texas Fusion, who had the first round bye. And in the circle for the RGV Heat will be Mika Vento for Mercedes and the Sam Houston State commit. I'm going to give Rudy his water so we don't die out here. First up to bat for the Texas Fusion will be Madison Case in the center fielder. For the Fusion, she'll step into the batter's box. Mika Vento again in the circle for Mercedes. As we get set here in the first, technically this is the first round of everything. The first hour of games wrapping up as they were all the playing games and all that good stuff. That went off for a ball to start things off. Oh, 1 count, fouled back. That'll be the first strike of the game for Mika Vento on the 1-1, facing Kaysen. And we thank you to everyone joining in on our Facebook, as well as our social media platforms, whatever you may be watching on, from Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Roku. Thank you for tuning in today. Share the link, tag your friends. Here's a short one, bunted right in front of the catcher. And it'll just be a single as the catcher didn't make the play. So already a hit for the Fusion with Kaysen on at first. Brings up the right fielder, Kaylee Gonzalez. Coach Knipe saying in our interview at the end of the last game, saying they should have actually run ruled the other team as a pop fly to center right into the hands of Chelsea Salinas, the Mia Shea Memorial grad. 1 out here at the top of the first. Kaysen stays put at first. Brings up the next batter, Kaylee Villegas. 1 on, 1 out for Vento in the circle. Looking to bunt. She's heading the second. The throw in time and the tag. Great throw by the catcher, and making the play at second is the second baseman, Destiny Menchaca. That leaves nobody on and 2 outs. Great defensive work from the Heat. Really good throw there from Escamilla. Playing catcher right now. Swing and a miss there. A 1-1 count facing Villegas. Technically can't call this a 3-up, 3-down situation because all of the first three batters are going to be out. It would be big if Vento can get out of this. Swing and miss again. Strike 2 on Villegas. And nobody on. Vento gave up the hit on the first batter, and then the defense responded. Popped up, and Escamilla chases after it but goes out of play. Currently playing on field 1 right now is fully loaded. They're playing Frozen Rope Stars. If Heat wins this one, or whoever wins this one, they'll remain on this field for the next hour. And we'll bring the next game on this field if Heat win. If I don't want to jinx anything. If they fall, then we will switch gears and go to field 1. Or if any team, we're just gonna have to play it by ear. If either team advances, and we surely hope they do. Still 1-2 on Villegas. Just outside for Vento, he evens the count. They had Kaysen on at first. If you're just joining in, welcome to the broadcast. If you're watching, tag your friends, share the link, follow us on our social medias and YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube. That's a big one. We just recently reached 10,000 subscribers. Really appreciate all the help we can get, especially through these tough times. And we reward our fans for those of you sticking with us. That one just inside for a full count. Fans really wanted that one, especially in the dugout near us. Elizabeth Linwood on deck. The full count from Vento with 2 outs. Swing, hit to right, and caught by the Harlingen South grad, Kayla Rogers. Well, it wasn't 3 up, 3 down, but the first 3 batters can't get on base and stay there. Heat to the plate after this.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and more. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with the delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, the Heat come to the plate now. Leading things off will be, looks like Destiny Menchaca of Rowe coming to the plate to lead things off for the Heat. And indeed they are. RGV Heat undefeated on the weekend so far. They only gave up 2 runs in the 3 games they played in pool play on Saturday, and then they gave up 3 in their last game, in their play-in game, to start the day off today at 8 o'clock in the morning. Texas Fusion had the bye just because of the whole points and standings in the league and in the conference. Here's one foul down the third base side, and in play, throw to second, almost gets away, and that's a leadoff single for Menchaca. Saw the first pitch and drove it to left field. Brings up Audrey Escamilla out of Weslaco. In the circle for the Fusion is Bree Kaysen. Here's a pitch from her to Escamilla. She tries bunting and fouls it back. Class of 23. I believe that's what it says on her shirt. Could be a number of things. We have her as a class of 19 on our roster. We figure that out as the day goes on. 1 strike on Escamilla. Next pitch coming from Kaysen. Bunts again off her foot, and it's in play. They tag her up at first. And Chaka heads to second. Or actually, they're going to say, they're going to call that a foul. So still 1 out. Or actually no outs. Double check that. Yeah, no outs. Staying on first is Menchaca. Escamilla, the 0-1. Driven up the middle. Hits the shortstop in the chest. Base hit for Escamilla off the air at shortstop. Hit the chest right in the chest of Madison Kaysen. So no outs. Still for Heat, as you can hear the breeze coming in. Brings up the next batter in Christy Salas. Out of Edinburgh, bunts this one right to the pitcher. Can't get by her. Gets the first and tagged out. Runners advance to third and second. And that's exactly what Salas wanted to do there. That was the idea. 1 out and a lot of room to work with. You got Victoria Gonzalez coming to the plate now. She hit a home run in the first game of the day yesterday. Pitch low and in the dirt for ball 1. Try to get the pitcher shot there. Coach Knipe right there. His squad trying to move on to the next round. Not going to get any easier, certainly, as the day goes on. That one high, and ball 2. Gonzalez out of PSJ Memorial. 2-0 count on her. Swings. This one driven deep over the wall. See you later. 3-run shot for Victoria Gonzalez. She rounds the bases. See you later. That's how you open the scoring load. Now Texas Fusion talking things over, trying to get Kaysen back. Get her confidence back after that 3-run drive to left. Brings up Janeka Fabella. 1 out, bottom of the first. 3-0 scoring load opens. This one fouled off to the right side. Facing an 0-1, still early in the at-bat. Reed Kaysen, next pitch to her. Swung, hit hard to right. That's caught for the second out. Nobody hurt. You got 3 runs already in. Brings up the next batter, Chelsea Salinas. Fans, thank you for joining. And if you just joined us, you missed quite a shot from Victoria Gonzalez, who drove it over the left field fence. Now up is Chelsea Salinas. She's out of Edinburgh as well. Bottom of the first, RGV Heat went 3-0 in pool play on Saturday. We didn't get to cover them just because of the hole. They were moving around a lot, and fully loaded stayed on field for the entire day, which made it easy for us. And it's really hard to move fields, especially with a lot of equipment. And Coach Knipe was, yeah, you got a lot of equipment. And we respect the 2 teams that we're covering up here in the RGV Heat and the fully loaded. We want to cover as much as we can, but it's a lot of work. but we'll do the dirty work. So the idea is to move to field 1 soon. But RGV Heat, if they win this one, they'll stay here on this field. For the next game, and that we'll actually look at the bracket right now and see who the matchup is. Salinas, a short one in the dirt, go to first, and the out ends the first inning. 3-run shot for Gonzalez opens up the scoring load. Heat will play defense. To the plate come the Fusion.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Back here as the RGV Heat play defense for the second time here at the top of the second. We are in Frisco, Texas, if you're just joining us. RGV Heat and Fully Loaded coming up here to participate in the American Freedom Summer Invite. Next up to bat is Elizabeth Linwood. The 4, 5, 6 batters in the lineup for Fusion up to bat now. This one popped in the infield. Mika Vento makes the play on the pop-up for the first out. Thank you so much for joining in, folks. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Billy Watson. Joining me, Rudy Zemaripa here on the trip up to Dallas. We're in Frisco today. Skylar 2, the next batter for Texas Fusion. Bunch of teams from all across the state here to watch their teams battle it out here at the American Freedom Summer Invite. As the summer tour for travel softball, for some of these players are coming to an end. Some of them are just beginning it. We appreciate you joining in on all our coverage here this past weekend. Next pitch from Vento. This one fouled off near our way. Can't help but duck even though we have a fence in front of us and we're covered up. So it's kind of funny that we still duck even though that we're completely covered up here. 1-1 facing so far on Linwood. Check that Skylar 2. Any Texas Fusion fans, any RGV Heat fans, give us a taste of where you're watching from. Drop the town or place you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. Appreciate a lot of people, especially every fan and our sponsors, giving us the ability to come up here. As far as Frisco, we've been at Abilene. We've been across much of the state. It's all thanks to you, the fans and the sponsors. Next pitch on the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 called on 2. There's Mika Vento. She's the Sam Houston State commit in the circle today. Two, 4-2. In there for a strikeout. 2 outs. Brings up the next batter. And Bree Kaysen, the opposing pitcher for Texas Fusion. Watching from Edinburgh, thank you for watching. Watching from Alvin, Texas as well. A lot of Heat fans joining in on the broadcast. We really appreciate your support. Should be expecting some Fusion fans as well. Their coach was really appreciative of us doing their game, especially since they're playing here and we're available to stream their game. That went up for a ball. We're set up pretty well here under a tent. It's clear skies. It was really nice this morning. And then all of a sudden, you know what happens in Texas. It gets hot, and it gets hot. That one called strike for Vento against Kaysen. That one driven right to the shortstop, and Salas corrals that one for the third out. 3 up, 3 down, and that will end the top half, bottom of the second after this.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here for the bottom of the second inning. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. From McAllen, Texas, Jason Medellin, Amanda Aguilar. Shout out to you guys from San Benito as well. People here watching for Mika Vento, Hilario Perez. Thank you for tuning in. First one to Mika Vento as she faces her first at-bat of the day for Kaysen. Ball one called for Vento. Audrey's family watching as well. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the second action here. Vento on the 1-0. Called strike on the corner. Frisco, Texas. Once we got to Dallas, folks, I mean, we were there. We got in at 9:30 because some car problems. We ended up renting a car, and the skyline and everything was beautiful in Dallas, and it was really nice to watch. What a pitch there. Swing and a miss for Vento. Bree Kaysen showing off that pitch. 1-2 on Vento. Here it comes on the way from Kaysen. That one outside for a ball, evens the count. Two count, no outs yet. Vento, the leadoff batter, swings this one to the shortstop. Can't make a play. The throw, not in time. She's safe at first. Second time the shortstop has mishandled that ball. And yeah, it is hot. Vento gets the leadoff single. Pinch runner will come in for her. That'll be Caitlin Solis to run the bases for Vento. She's got a more important duty to do, and that'll be pitching today. Brings up the next batter, and Kayla Rogers out of Harlingen South. Destiny Menchaca's grandma watching today. Runner doesn't go. Rogers looks on as the ball goes by. 1-0 to Rogers to get her at bat going. The first time she's up today. She bunts this one right to the pitcher. They throw to first. That moves the runner over to second. It's the play they wanted. Solis to second and the sacrifice bunt. Brings up the next batter, Katia Reyes. She was the go-to pitcher last game. Had 7 strikeouts. Kaysen steps in the circle. 1 out, 1 on. At the bottom of the second, there are 80-minute games. That one low and in the dirt and goes by. The runner will go to third. That's Solis there getting ready to come home. One 1-0 to Reyes. She's out of Westlaco. Hits this one right to the shortstop for the pop to infield pop. That's a way to redeem yourself there as well. Kaylee Villegas. Brings up the next batter for Heat, and that's Lily Torres, also out of Westlaco. 2 outs here at the bottom of the second. Coach Kanipe talking to Solis on the third base line right now. As Kaysen steps into the circle. First pitch to Torres, low. One 1-0 to Torres. Swings, pops this one up in the infield. Third baseman will make the play on it. Third out caught by Sam Cantu. No runs come in. RGV threatened to score, but Texas Fusion holds up. Top of the third coming up after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here on Real Sports Live as Madison McCage lead things off. This one smacked to right field, out in foul territory. The diving play by Rogers out in right field. One out. Brings up the next batter as McCage flies out. Lizette Sosa, the next batter for Texas Fusion. In there, and it's called ball. First time we see Sosa today. She plays second base for Texas Fusion. Next one coming from Vento on the 1-0. Swing and a miss. As Vento steps back into the circle. Fans, again, if you're just joining in, this is the RGV Heat taking on the Texas Fusion first round. Really, it is the first round, as Heat had a play-in game to start off the day, and they won 5-3. So they are here in the first round, as Texas Fusion had the bye to start off the day. Fully Loaded also won 6-1. We'll continue updates on those. Swing and a miss again for Sosa, strike 2. Good pitch there from Vento. Sosa facing a 1-2 count here with one out here at the top of the third. That one outside. Three up, 3 down. Last inning for Texas Fusion. They got a runner on the first time in the first inning, but they were able to track her down as the runner took off to first. Here's the next 2-2. Swing and fouled back. A lot of good competitive softball up here in Frisco. Teams from Oklahoma, West Texas, some other teams from South Texas as well. Not as south, but there are some South teams. There's a El Paso team, Grand Prairie, the GP Crush. We got to broadcast their games. A lot of different talented teams out here. High out of the zone, full count for Sosa. Here's the 3-2. That one popped up. Diving play there, not in time, as Escamilla tried to make the diving effort. Still 3-2 on Sosa. A pretty good at-bat for her. A lot of people watching Destiny Menchaca. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you turning in for all our coverage this weekend. Here's a 3-2 again of Sosa. This one's popped up again and out of play. Sosa continues to battle here in the at-bat on Vento in the circle. Still one out. Heat took the scoring and got it going with a 3-run shot from Gonzalez on the swing and miss there. Vento strikes out Sosa. 2 down. Brings up Sam Cantu. Made the pop catch on the infield, and while the Heat were at the plate. That one popped back and fouled for strike 1. Appreciate the fans again supporting Mika Vento. That's Melly Melendez. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Miss Melendez watching and supporting Mika Vento. Here's Vento's 0-1 pitch. That one slapped up. This will be an infield pop-up and play made for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down again for Texas Fusion. RGV Heat will head to the plate again. Vento doing work in the circle.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, There's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and More. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with its delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the lineup for the RGV Heat with Menchaca going back to the plate. Antecha and Uncle Rosker watching Mika Vento from Mercedes. Vento doing some good work in the circle so far, in the opposing circle, and then back in is Kaysen for Texas Fusion. She's also been doing well as well. Here's a one down the third base side and out of play for her foul ball. Destiny Menchaca faces an 0-1 count early. Top of the lineup again for the Heat here at the bottom of the third inning. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Gets contact, kept in play, the throw. Good throw there from the third baseman. That's Samcon through to the first baseman. What a good throw, and the first out for Texas Fusion. As Menchaca is retired. Brings up the next batter. Actually, check that. And call that a foul ball instead. So Menchaca will get another try at it. 1-2, my bad, folks. 1-2 to Menchaca. This one popped in the air to center. And the play made. A Madison Kaysen. Now it's one out. There we go. Brings up Audrey Escamilla, the catcher for today for the Heat. That one just inside for a ball one for Escamilla. If the RGV Heat win this game, they will move on and play it the next hour. And they'll be playing the winner of the Dallas Tigers and the Crown Diamond Texas DJH. Call the ball. Or actually, check that. Texas, the winner of this game will play either one team fast pitch or impact gold. And I think that was one team fast pitch that won the last game as fly out to makes it 2 outs for Texas Fusion. 2 down here at the bottom of the third, and that's right here. I just checked the schedule. 1 o'clock will be the next matchup. It'll be against one team fast pitch or impact gold, and I think one team fast pitch won that game. We'll double check that for sure. Give you updates as they come. If Fully Loaded wins, they'll play Nitro 18 also at 1 o'clock. This one in foul territory and into the glove of Lizette Sosa. 3 outs. Ends the third. Into the fourth we go. Back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit VTX1.net to find out more.
And we're back, folks. Texas Fusion here at the top of the fourth will get going in the lineup as they go to the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 batter. It's free rotation, so there's no particular lineup set, just as long as they don't have the same person batting twice. Madison Carter in the batter's box fouls this one back for strike one. One for Vento. That one high makes it 2-1. That one just outside for a 3-1 now, as Vento falls behind in the count. A little bit of a breeze starting to settle in as the sun goes right on top of us. Next pitch from Vento, swung and fouled back. Makes it a full count. Next batter will be Callie Lynch. Then it's the top of the order, back to Madison Kaysen. Full count, swing and a miss. Strikes her out. Another strikeout recorded for Mika Vento. Next batter up, Madison Kaysen for the top of the lineup for Texas Fusion. One out here at the top of the fourth. Now 45 minutes into the game. It's an 80-minute game. This one bunted right past Vento. The throw in time there from Destiny Menchaca. 2 outs. Makes it 2 outs, and now the number 2 hitter in the lineup, Kaylee Gonzalez, heads to the plate for Fusion. Trying to get another 3 up, 3 down for the Heat. Vento just high and outside. Next one from Vento. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Gonzalez. Winner of this game will move on to the next round, and that'll be a 1 o'clock game on this field. We'll see how that goes. This one popped up and fouled back out of play for a second strike. The scoring opened up in the bottom of the first inning with Victoria Gonzalez driving one to left field. Bringing in, and a strikeout for Vento. Man, Vento's putting on a show here. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the fourth we go.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here on Real Sports Live for the bottom of the fourth, Heat back to work with Victoria Gonzalez. Had the 3-run shot last time up. She'll be followed by Janeka Fabella, and then get the order. I literally remember the order in my head. Trying my best, folks, to do stats, switching, and a lot of other stuff, so we're doing our best here. Strike one called for Kaysen, facing Gonzalez. Next one coming from Kaysen on the 0-1. That one low and hits the padding of the catcher. Good protection there to not let the ball go loose, even though nobody's on. He continued to lead 3-0, have not scored since the opening inning. Next one from Kaysen on the way. Popped high. This one won't go as far as it did the first time and makes the out at center field. Brings up the next batter, Janeka Bella out of PSJA North. First one of Fabella in there for a strike. This one, oh, that was a good pitch. Called ball by the umpire. 1-1. That curve really dipped at the end there, and it almost slipped in for a strike. The next one on the 1-1, slapped up the middle, a base hit in the center field for Fabella. She'll get to first. Brings up the next batter, Chelsea Salinas. Still one out, and now one on for RGV Heat. In there for a strike. The check back at first base is safe and in time. Just trying to keep the ball on her feet. Outside for a strike, 2 on Salinas. Oh, 2 down in the count. Chelsea Salinas trying to get back in it and battle with one on. That one high and a called strikeout. Kaysen records her first one of the day. One still on. Brings up Mika Vento. Swings it down to third base, makes the easy throw to first, and she's retired. Fusion up to bat in the top of the 5th after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here, top of the 5th. Here we go. Mika Vinto back in the circle. And the next batter up for Fusion. Popped up to center, making the play there, Chelsea Salinas. For the first out, as Carter pops out to center. Brings up Elizabeth Linwood for Texas Fusion. One down here at the top of the 5th. Approaching the hour mark. This is fouled back for strike 1. 80-minute game, so once we get past the hour mark, that's when time gets critical. Especially depending if you're winning or losing, or if you're the home or away team. They'll definitely give you time, especially if the team that is losing is the home team. They will finish the inning. That one high for a ball 1. And one on Linwood. So we've seen that, even fully loaded. Had a minute to go, but they said, hey, let's keep playing. They said keep playing, and they went to a whole new inning. Fully loaded, looks like they just finished back there. We'll get word on if they've won or lost. Heat up 3-0, and thanks to a Gonzalez 3-run homer in the first inning. Until the next pitch in the dirt, ball 2. And then this just in, it was a 12-1 win for Fully Loaded. So they are fully loaded indeed heading into the next round. Coach Costa is coming up and asking how Heat is doing. The next pitch in for a strike, full count now on Linwood. So if Heat wins this game, we'll stay on this field for the next Heat game, and then after that, we'll make the transition to field 1, and I'm not sure how much time we have, but we will try doing it indeed. This one popped up. What a grab there from Destiny Menchaca. 2 down. Two down now for the Fusion, bringing up Skylar 2. Approaching the hour mark of this game as well. Two. Lets that one pass for a ball 1. Next one a little high on ball 2. The 2-0 from Vento to 2. Again low and in the dirt, 3-0. For Texas Fusion, you want to get on base. You've had a couple 3 and outs, or not 3 and outs, that's football, but 3 up, 3 down situations and haven't been able to get on base. RGV Heat striking early with a 3-run shot from Gonzalez. And Vento doing really good in the circle. Here's the 3-0, this one fouled. And it is a foul. 3-1. As 2 took off. It was really close too. Next one from Vento on the 3-1. This one popped. High to left. Going. See ya later. Single home run shot for Skylar 2. That puts Fusion on the board. Brings up the next batter after Skylar 2, Bree Kaysen. Trying to get a 2-out rally going on here. Still 2 down. Heat trying to get out of it and get back to the plate. Swing and a miss on the first one. Bree Kaysen. Really appreciate you fans joining us. A good game here in the first round of bracket play. They played a play-in game as that one batted past the shortstop and into left field. That's a base hit. And now 1 on. Bree Kaysen slapped one, and now she's on, and that brings up Lizette Sosa, second baseman. Coach Knife going to make a trip out to Mika Vento. Gonna have a quick talk with the catcher and Vento as well. We'll take a quick break. Heat lead 3-1.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and More. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with its delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
Madison McKay is the next batter facing Mika Vento. That one's high for a ball 1. Coach Knipe getting a visit in the circle to talk to Vento and calm her down. Some action in the quote-unquote bullpen, which is right behind us. It's just an open field. Swung and fouled back. 1-1 for McCage. Fusion trying to mount a comeback. Time running short. We just passed the hour mark. It's an 80-minute game, so once it gets to the 110, 115, not sure exactly what the timer is on the umpires' watches, but it gets to crunch time, and time becomes either your friend or your enemy down the stretch. In there, good pitch from Vento for the strike. 1-2 and 2 outs for Vento, trying to get out of the inning after giving up a solo shot. Here's the 1-2, Mika Vento to McCage, who steps in the box. Here it is, swing and a miss. Third out recorded, and Vento gets out of the inning. 3-1, Heat up to bat next here on Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back, folks. The Heat back to the plate with Kayla Rogers out of Harlingen South. She'll bat next. Had a great catch out in right field earlier. Bottom fifth as Fusion tacked on a solo shot to make things a little interesting. We're about 15 minutes till the game is over, so we'll see how long this inning goes and if Fusion can stretch the game to a 6th inning. I don't think we've ever had gone 6 innings in this tournament so far. Still on the mound is Bree Bree Kaysen, that one's low in the dirt for ball one, facing Rogers. Rogers slaps this one into the hands of the first baseman, tabbed and got it. Good play at first, even though it was in and out of the glove. That puts one down. Brings up the next batter. That is Gatia Reyes. One down here at the bottom of the fifth. That one fouled for strike one. Again, fans, thank you for tuning in to RealSportsLive.com. Share the link, tag your friends. Tell us where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. It's always pretty cool to see where you guys are watching from. We already got some Alvin fans. Let me scroll up right here and see if it goes back that far. Had some people watching from Alvin there, all over the state. Even had a couple people from Florida yesterday. 1-1 for Rogers, or check that for Reyes. Falls out of the glove, 2-1. That one low again, makes it 3 balls, 1 strike on Menchaca. Or check that for Reyes, my bad. Got the Reyes had a pretty good or decent pitching game last game with 7 strikeouts. And then it became interesting after 3 runs came in. But she was able to finish it off, and then Vento finished it off as well. That one roared at a walk as Reyes will take her base. Runner on first. Which brings up Caitlin Ortiz. Wind coming in as well. It makes everything a lot better, especially since it's really hot outside right now. 1 out, 1 on for Solis. That one low for ball 1 for Solis. Solis pops this one up. Third baseman will collect that one. Sam Kandu catches the pop. 2 down. There's Kandu there. Fusion trying to get out of the inning and stretch the game. Approaching a minute or an hour 10 in this game. Next batter up, Destiny Menchaca had the nice grab at short earlier on. Watching from Arlington, Texas, Dolores Garcia, thank you for tuning in. High ball there. Throw to first. Not in time, as Reyes had to slide back. Also watching from San Antonio, Jose Bettis. Thank you for watching, everyone. Edinburgh, Texas, from Carlos Menchaca. The 1-0. Called a strike. Kind of low there, but called strike by the ump. 1-1 to Menchaca. 1 on, 2 outs. Fusion trying to extend the game before time runs out. Slapped to center and right there to grab it for the 3rd out. Fusion to the plate next. Top of the 6th. Game keeps going on. We'll see who wins this one.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here, RGV Heat. This one popped back. Strike number one, RGV Heat taking the field lead 3-1. Vento continuing to pitch today. More action in the bullpen. Vento steps up on the 0-1. Swing and a miss there. Strike two on the batter for Fusion. That's Lizette Sosa. 0-2 the count on Sosa from Vento. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout for Vento. One down. If he can not give up any runs this inning, they'll probably do it, as time is cutting down short with the Sam Cantu now up to bat for Texas Fusion. Swing and a miss there, strike one. 80-minute games, folks, and it looks like we're at an hour 13. We'll be listening closely to see if the umps call time or whenever they do. One down, one strike for Vento. Cantu. Called strike. Another good pitch from Vento. 5 straight good ones. Oh, 2. Swung and batted back. Current pitcher in the bullpen right now is Chelsea Salinas, getting ready to warm up in case she needs to close for Mika Vento. The 0-2 again from Vento. That one high. Ball one. 1-2 the count for Cantu. Here it comes again. 1-2. One gone. Make it 2. Another strikeout recorded for Vento. Potentially one more out and this game could be over with time running out. Brings up the next batter after Cantu, Madison Carter, the designated hitter for Fusion. 2 down here at the top of the 6th. Another good throw and a good strike for Vento. This one bunted down the first base side into the dugout for foul ball. 0-2 the count now for Carter. Vento steps in, 0-2. Here we go to Carter. 2 down. RGV Heat up 3-1 high for a ball. Wanted to get her to chase, and Carter doesn't bite. One, two again, another high one. Again, trying to get her to chase the high fastball. 2-2 on Carter. Vento steps in. This one popped. Going deep and foul. Good slug there. Nearly dangerous swing. And that would have made things really interesting and made it 2-3 with 2 outs. Time running out. We have 1:16 on our clock. We have yet to hear the umpire say time or anything. We'll wait for that as time is running out here in these 80-minute games. Vento trying to close this thing out. High again, makes it a full count. Full count awaiting for Carter. Would like a hit, here it is. Pops one up and out of play. Still full count, 2 outs. RGV Heat looking to go to the next round. We already know that Fully Loaded is in the next round and playing right now too. So from here on out, there is no more breaks. Here's the full count, 2 outs for Vento, swing and a miss. We'll see how this goes down. Bottom of the 6th with the Heat batting, but they lead. They're looking at the watch right now. We'll see what they do. And that's the ball game. Had to go to 6 innings to find this one out with the time just expiring. Heat move on to the next one. They win 3-1, and I think they're going to play next right away. So they'll get ready for that. We won't have a post-game interview this time, just for the simple fact that they gotta have a game right after this one. So Heat win this one 3-1. Vento gets the win in the circle. Heat move on to the next round. Till then, we'll tune in to then. Get set for the next broadcast. Till then.